this nigga.
We got to get to the therapy though, because that project.
Have you heard it?
Yeah, I heard it. I listened to it.
What you think?
It sounds very, very transparent.
Oh.
Very
transparent on there.
Now, when you saying transparent, what do you mean?
It sounds like she ain't faking on that bitch. Like the lyrics that's coming out.
So it's like Asia standing on business.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm asking you, like, what made you even want to go there with the music? Because a lot of people usually like either take stuff from other people's lives or like they see stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But well, I can't verify that. So you can verify that. But from what I heard, it seemed like you put your heart on that motherfucker.
Yeah, it was all of it. And so
Shout out to the video.
one of the songs on there is called Therapy. And one of the things that I say is that I was touched and abused. Like, let's talk about my abandonment issues. So the reason why I felt like I needed to go that route, number one, I was in that place. Number two, I was in a healing transition point because to get deep, because I was about to say not to get deep, but let's get deep.
No, let's get there, please.
So when I was younger, I was molested by like 5 of my family members. And so last year, I was going through a breakup. I had just broke up with this person that I love still to this day. And one of the things that was said to me was, you need to figure out why you run away from your issues. And I don't know, he said it before, he said it a lot of times, and I think it clicked that particular moment. And literally, I broke up with him on a Friday. On a Monday, I was beginning those conversations with those people. And that happened when I was like 4 or 5, 6,
That's
7.
tough.
So me taking myself through that process, I feel like it was important to give people music that will give them the words or the thoughts to understand what they actually are feeling and going through. Because when people be touched or whatever the case, people feel like, yeah, that happened to me, but ain't nothing wrong with me. No. Meanwhile, your relationship is gonna tell you everything that's wrong with you. You're gonna be triggered by everything, but you don't really know what's going on with you because you haven't come to terms with that is the thing that is connected to all of these feelings that's coming up. Now you just think it's the nigga fault. Now the nigga just ain't shit. No, it's not that. It's just that you're not seeing where you're adding to the issues and that you're accepting this type of behavior or this type of treatment because you don't know how to treat yourself because it's something that was taken away from you at a young age.
Hey, you know what? That's tough, right? Like, you looking at it like that? That's tough.
I wanted to put a fucking lighter up. I wanted to put a fucking lighter up in here. God,
like, damn.
There we go. God damn.
Like, damn.
The video, it got you in the room with all the people around and you kind of like is that so that was you and me different moments like in your life or something? So
that one was called Tired, and Tired is a song that came from me being suicidal. So like maybe like shortly after all of the little molestation stuff happened, I became really, really depressed and suicidal from like 8 to like 17 literally. So I will always have suicidal thoughts. I never knew why I didn't want to be here. I just didn't want to be here. Like I just felt like I was a burden. I didn't want to cause no trouble for people, blah, 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 blah. So Tired in the music video was a demonstration of me like, what?
No,
they negotiate drugs. It's okay. They negotiate narcotics over there.
Hey, never mind. Like, keep going.
What about narcotics?
Yeah.
It was a demonstration of like, being in a room with people and they're just drinking and talking and laughing and joking, they have no idea that you don't even want to be here for real. Like, you look good. Why you sitting there? And they have no idea what's really going on with you. So, in that video, it was a scene where I was in the bathroom. I was sitting on the floor with a gun in my hand. And I put it to my head. And me walking, like, past from that scene with the people was like me seeing myself in the like that's where my mind was at. Absolutely.
I knew she did the fucking treatment. I knew she did the treatment.
Wait. Alright, so it's like, we gotta talk about it. Like, just because like we brought it up, like it really got to that point to where you really like you thought about that type of shit?
Absolutely. It literally stopped when I was 17 because I had cried myself to sleep one night. And that was the night I decided, like, okay, I don't know how you gonna do it, but we're gonna get the hell up out of here and we're gonna try to do it to where people don't notice. And that's the stupidest thought you could ever think.
No.
People
where there's a will, there's a way.
No. People are gonna notice that you're gone. There's no
facts. Oh, yeah.
So the thought in my head was, I'm gonna try to leave without people noticing.
And when nobody gonna say shit? No,
that was the
that's not how
dumbest
that
thing
works.
in the world. And so I woke up that next morning. I got on Instagram. Literally, from the time I opened it up to the end of that day, my whole timeline said, "Rest in peace, Asia. Rest in peace, Asia."
And you ain't even did shit yet.
Rest in peace, Asia. Rest in peace, Asia. Because somebody had died named Asia that same night that I would cry myself to sleep and made my mind up that I was gonna leave. So literally that day.
What year was this?
2014.
14, yeah, I was gonna say.
So I was like, all right,
14,
God, well,
yeah.
that was you telling me, like, give me a chance to just show you why you really here. You here because all these people is gonna care if you leave. You cannot leave these people behind and I got a purpose for your life, so you gotta live. And that's why I stayed.
Now she here.
Now finish this. That's like, like on that type of time, like that's tough. Like, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I always like want to commend, like, because regardless of what you got going on or whatever you got, you found a way through it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You found a way to be like, no, this ain't the way. Like, this ain't how I do it. Let me just turn up like this type of shit and keep it pushing to where I want to do it or how I want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Which brings me to my next shit, right? Because if I'm not mistaken, off the research we did, both of them from the east side. Like, y'all represent the east side, right?
Hell no.
No, wait, what?
He was.
Hell no.
Relax, though. Don't hell no. Just say no.
I feel you on that hell no.
Okay.
I feel you on that. I got a girl, man. Shake it. I'm sorry, my brother got it confused.
I mean, I said that when I came in. I said, damn, this shit is far east.
Yeah, let me read this to you, right? Because my notes from this guy right here says, read this. Upshaw, where you got around me? What did I say? Out loud. You gotta read out loud, bro.
Asia and Upshaw from the east side.
Oh, wait, no. Right there. What did I say? A little louder.
Asia P from the east side.
And who?
Upshaw.
Oh, Asia and Upshaw's from the east side, right?
He went back.
Oh, so he set me up.
But I knew you was west side, though.
No.
My bad.
You got receipts on it.
If you ain't do nothing.
No, because you just set me up for the dagger right here. And we just had to talk about it. Like, bro, I trust you. Like, whatever, go ahead. Now we get the interview saying both of y'all from the east side, and this nigga like, hell no, I ain't from the east.
My bad.
That's him, right?
That's my bad, fam. I knew you was from the west side. I knew you
So,
from the west side.
The question is this, right? She gave us a really important story because believe it or not, a lot of people go through things that happen like that. Like, a lot of people go through a traumatic experience that they don't like to talk about, that they don't want to bring up. You know what I'm saying? But we had the ones that keep going through that. Like, a lot of people do that and just give up, fall off the face of the earth. As long as I can do this, and this, I'm straight. Mm-hmm. But it'd be like traumatic experiences that really you would think that fuck somebody up for life. Like, no, they take that and run with it. They take that and flourish with it
and share their story.
And you know what I'm saying? On top of sharing their story, like,
Mr. Wild Boy of the city, DJ out of control.
It's your favorite Uncle Spooty, aka the neighborhood supporter.
Y'all know what time it is? It's time to meet the connect.
Get connected.
Huh?
Stay plugged in, get connected, okay? Watch us.